And the operating system that most auto dealerships use got ransomware and it was shut down. And so there's 15,000 auto dealerships now that couldn't sell any cars because the operating system they use, those guys had ransomware.
Gotcha.
And so
Yep.
we went to buy a car for my daughter and they had to bring everything out like the old credit card scanner, like you just like, you used to do in the 90s. And everything was hand applications. We had to do it all by hand. And the auto dealership, was talking to him. He goes, God, this was down for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. So this is going to cost us maybe $1 million. And my understanding, just reading about it, is in the Wall Street Journal, and you can probably Google it, is all those auto dealerships then sued that operating company, system company, who knows how much, and I don't think they're around any longer, for their loss in income because that system was down. And so I was talking to the auto guy. I go, God, do you have cyber insurance? He goes, no, I don't. I said, if you had cyber insurance, it would reimburse you for the loss in sales because of this. Because even it's a business that you work with that had the incident, and it's affecting your business's ability to make income.
Yeah, the challenge I see with cybersecurity and compliance, I mean, it feels like we're all just trying to run a business. We've got goals, we got business outcomes we're trying to reach. And when you think about improving security, that doesn't really help the bottom line too much. In fact, I look at it as almost like a balance between security and convenience, right? The more security you add, things tend to get less convenient. The more convenience you add, it feels like the quicker you can get things done and potentially reach these goals and business outcomes. And I almost wish there was a culture shift where people were proud to wear security as a badge, even though they had to sacrifice some convenience, almost like it's an award system where we're awarding companies to think security first, ultimately, building sticking to some sort of compliance framework that they even get their employees to buy into, almost like a core value, if you will, right?
Yeah.
In a company is like, hey, we don't want to cut corners. We realize we have a business to run and we want to take care of our clients or our patients, but ultimately security comes first, right?